This video is so disturbing on so many different levels, I just don't know what to say about it. I would like to introduce you to 31-year-old Torrey Moore of Silver Springs, Maryland. Mr. Moore, with his crazy ass, took it upon himself to walk across the street from where he lived to the service station to buy himself an iced tea. In doing so, Mr. Moore got into it with the clerk, Mr. Ayalew Wondimu, 61 years old, of Silver Springs, and he killed Mr. Wondimu, got his iced tea, and went right back across the street to his apartment. Of course, the police was called, and they served Mr. Torrey Moore a no-knock warrant, and upon entering the house, they found a pregnant woman laying on the floor, dead. It is determined that her name is Denise Middleton, 26 years old, and she was Mr. Moore's live-in girlfriend, and he was the father of her 8-month-old boy that she was carrying at the time of her death. So, Mr. Moore here, he didn't kill 3 people. And obviously didn't have no remorse behind any of the killings because his pregnant girlfriend had been deceased since October. And he went across the street and killed Mr. Wondimu and grabbed his iced tea and went back to his apartment. So I don't see any remorse in Mr. Torrey Moore. There's no remorse in him whatsoever. One thing for sure, his ass don't need to be out of jail in the population ever again, because he will hurt you and go on about his business like it's no big deal. The news reporter said that you can smell a foul odor even before you got to Mr. Moore's apartment. My condolences go out to the families of the deceased, and Mr. Moore, your ass need to go to jail for life and never come out, or they need to put you to death. It's no sense housing you and paying for you every day to eat and to sleep. You serve no purpose to anybody on this earth. Here's the rest of the story. Y'all be safe out there because there's some crazy ass people running around this world. Here goes the damn story.
Tragic story unfolding about a pregnant woman found dead in the home of a man accused of shooting a gas attendant earlier this month.
Her family speaking out with Fox 5 about the loss of their loved one and her unborn child. Melanie joins us this morning with what her family is saying. Good morning, Mel.
Good morning. And as you can imagine, it's taking some time for the Middleton family to process the loss of these 2 lives. And this morning, the suspect will be back in court. We know that he was ordered prior to this to have a mental competency evaluation. Now, when police served a no-knock warrant at the suspect's Silver Spring apartment, they discovered the body of a pregnant woman in an advanced stage of decomposition. It's believed she was shot and killed back in October. Her family is now identifying her as 26-year-old Denise Middleton. Her unborn son, almost full term, was going to be named Ezekiel. Denise was described as someone full of positive affirmations. A family statement says they are heartbroken and tried to get Denise to come home, adding, quote, her laugh was infectious and her jokes were the highlight of special moments. She was so excited to become a mom. She told everyone who would listen. Her heart was so big and she always made sure you knew she loved you. 31-year-old Torrey Moore is charged with murder for the December 8th shooting of 61-year-old Ayalew Wondimu at the New Hampshire Avenue Shell Station. Montgomery County prosecutors say Moore will face 2 additional murder charges for the death of Middleton and her baby. Now, we do understand that the Middleton family is planning to have a candlelight vigil. We don't have any details on that yet, and we'll pass them along as soon as we do. Prosecutors say they believe that Middleton was Moore's girlfriend and that the baby boy was his as well.
Welcome to Straddled Events. On this channel, we bring you the truth. Sometimes the truth is quite ugly, unbearable, and you just don't want to deal with it. But on this channel, you're gonna get it anyway. You are straddled the fence of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And on this channel, we're gonna tell you to do better. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share the videos. Now let's go.
A surprising discovery upon our entry this morning. So we've got a lot of work to do.
And off the top here at 6, Montgomery County Police are now dealing with a possible triple death investigation.
Police went to arrest a suspect in yesterday's fatal gas station shooting and allegedly found a decomposing body inside of his apartment.
Our Stephanie Ramirez is live at police headquarters with more on this disturbing story. Stephanie, what have you learned?
Well, Rob, Angie, Montgomery County Police Chief Marcus Jones says the suspect waived his rights after he was arrested and told police that the woman whose body was found was a girlfriend, that she was about 8 months pregnant, and that the two had an argument about a month ago. Now, police did not share her name. They tell us they're waiting for the medical examiner to confirm the exact cause of death, whether she was pregnant, and also confirm her identity. So there could be more charges further down the line. The suspect right now, though, he is arrested, and he is facing first-degree murder for the shooting death of the Silver Spring Shell gas station Dash-In employee. This is the photo of the suspect arrested, 31-year-old Torrey Moore. The gas station is actually right across the street from the suspect's apartment where he was arrested. Now, we went to that Enclave apartment building earlier today. There was immediate foul odor that you can smell when you entered. His front door was completely smashed in. SWAT had served a no-knock warrant overnight. Police tracked Moore to his apartment building from the New Hampshire Avenue gas station and convenience store across the street, where at around 3 p.m. yesterday, Chief Jones says the suspect went to get an iced tea. He and an employee got into an argument. The chief says, according to video viewed, Moore began throwing items at the clerk. The clerk picks up a metal pole behind the counter to hit Moore. Police saying that Moore then took out a gun and shot the clerk at point-blank range. The suspect reportedly then reached over the counter, where he continued to shoot and allegedly grabbed the iced tea and left after.
To literally have a dispute over a container of iced tea at a convenience store, and to have it rise to the level of a dispute that an individual would then pull out a handgun and brutally murder someone in broad daylight is just very troubling to be.
And officials say employees tell them that they had problems with the suspect at that store in the past. The clerk who was killed, he was identified as 61-year-old Ayalew Wondimu of Silver Spring. On the woman whose body was found, we're told no one had reported her missing. The suspect is due in court on Monday. It's back to you.